Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen. This is Hambone. And today we have a reading about somebody who is jealous of you. And it looks to me like it's because things are going your way and you've actually done what needed to be done, right? If you needed to let go of toxic people, you walked away from those toxic people. If you needed to let go of habits or behavior that weren't really serving you, you've done that, right? There is a lack of courage on behalf of this person who's jealous. They're basically not their own advocate or not into working on what they need to the way that you are, when you don't tackle the issues that prevent your own success, you prevent your own success, right? This person is a little bit hesitant to actually address the things that they're well aware are causing problems in their life, whereas you were actually that's good, Erin. Whereas you actually do motivate yourself to address what needs to be taken care of, right? Right, Hambone? He's super snuggly today. I almost hesitate to move him, but we gotta call in spirit, see what else we have for you guys. So, get these up here for you. A little bit of wind chime time. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hello there, Miss Christina. Hello, Ben. How's it? Do you? I know. I feel like I should even let him pull a few cards, right? I think he would do a good job. I should have worn a non-black shirt, but that's just kind of my favorite. I can't help it. Right? You're so sweet. All right, should I change my channel name to Hambone Hour? I'm sorry. I'll snuggle with you more later, okay? All right, let's dive in. I'm going to go with the Dragon Oracle. I feel like there's something here about your progression in life threatening this person, in part because you are getting something that they want. This could be financial success. This could be fame or fortune. This could be a relationship that they're envious of. Whatever it is, they're looking at your life and saying, why can't I have that? What do you mean? Because I don't put in the work. What? That's crazy. This is adorable. We have Dusky Pink Dragon from Andromeda and the dark blue Galactic Dragon. So this Dusky Pink Dragon prepares all your chakras to embody higher love, accept and radiate higher love, and touch others with its flame. Dark blue Galactic Dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. Now, I don't know if you can see, but we have little music notes in front of the Dusky Pink Dragon. So there could be a tie to music here for you. You may be a musician. You may be dating a musician. There may be a song that brings you two together. I'm trying to figure out what is on. What is that? Do you guys see that? I can't tell if that's like a mini dragon or like an ant. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? Yes, Hambone Hour. Don't you think it would be great, Erin? Oh, that's so cute, Ben. I love it. Yeah, so music is somehow related here. You can figure out how that fits, but it's meant to be confirmation for somebody. And then we got a little bag over here of goodies that this dragon has, and I feel like honestly, this is financial, right? Because immediately I think of songs about gotta get that bag, Some of you could be making money in some sort of music sense. But you're about to have some interesting love experience. And I feel like it's positive for you, but you need to be aware of the fact that others will be jealous of it, or others might try to do something to cause you drama because they're jealous, right? What's coming to mind right now is Love Actually. I hope I don't spoil this movie for anybody, but there are characters where somebody acts as though they don't like this person, but really they're in love with this person. So you may have something like that going on, possibly even a love triangle. Page of Wands in the reverse, the Magician, and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting, because we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and now we have it in the upright. When you get your ish together, it's like a threat to this person. This is somebody who's maybe competing with you. This is somebody who's either competing for a love interest with you and they feel like it's unfair because you have this success going for you, or, some kind of leg up that they don't appreciate. But this could also be somebody who's competing in a professional sense, or competing just like in a group of friends. This is somebody who is like eye to eye, like maybe your brothers, sisters. Like, I'm going to do better than you. Watch me. Like if people are going to compare us anyways, I'm going to make sure I always look better than you. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. I think it's really amusing that we have the Magician from this deck coming out, because it does happen to be a green magician. And green, of course, is the color of envy. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands. I don't know why, but I wanted to say Seven of Swans. So swans could be important. Well, I guess that kind of looks like one there, but I'm pretty sure that's an egret. This is somebody who pretends to be your friend that is not your friend. And there's something here that you have done that kind of protects you from this person in some way. You either are very in tune with your intuition and when it's time to leave, or when it's time to not share information with this person. For them to come out as the Magician and the Queen of Wands in the reverse has me a little bit upset. Nine of Swords in the reverse. This person has bad intentions towards you. This person sends bad intentions to you. For some of you, this is literally they're trying to do spells. This is literally them trying to cause you issues through what they say. So they could be lying about you, gossiping about you. This is not a nice person. They see that you have what they want and they're mad about it. So they want to like poo in your punch bowl, Nine of Cups. Talking about a punch bowl, and we got the Nine of Cups coming out. Yeah, we have somebody, and we already had the Nine of Cups come out. That was the first card that came out. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wants to ruin something that you've worked hard for. Somebody wants to make a dream of yours seem spoiled, a relationship of yours seem like it's, ending. This person may be creating a lie to cause drama, so be cautious. If you are in a relationship and you think there's somebody close to you that wishes that they were in that relationship, you might want to have a conversation with your significant other about how this person treats them. And, we can respectfully have conversations about these things without it coming across as you're being the jealous one, right? Like, more so, I'm setting the stage to let you know, I think there's a chance that this person could be planning to do something to cause us to fight. So I want to make sure you feel comfortable in terms of, if there's something that you are concerned about, that you can come and talk to me about it. And that you can expect me to be honest about it. I'm not looking to have a relationship that's built on lies. If something has happened, I will be honest with you. But I don't want somebody outside to be able to cause drama in our perfectly happy relationship based off of a lie, right? Like, let's have an open line of communication, right? Hi there, Heidi. How are you doing? Bald eagles are always, I don't know, I always see that as a good omen, I guess. Wow, this is nice. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords in the reverse. The Three of Swords in the reverse is underneath our Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The number three could be important for you. We also, with the Knight of Pentacles, this particular deck puts a number on all of them. So even though it's not like the Three of Pentacles, this guy has the number three. So we've had the three come out in the reverse 3 times. All right. This is good though, because this is like a new beginning after heartbreak. Like, I think because you've been through disappointments and difficult situations with others, you're able to more readily see through people's intentions or see what they're actually trying to accomplish in a situation. You are meant to use this discernment to your advantage here, or to your protection, it seems like, really. If you see it coming, warn people, right? Flash to the Titanic there for a second. Like, communication could have helped that situation loads, right? Like, there was a failure at multiple points with the Titanic. This is one of those things where you can see this coming. You can see the iceberg ahead. You've got to be able to have that conversation with whomever it's pertinent to share this with, and say, you can trust me in this regard. You can come talk to me. Let's like be adults about this and not let something that we both cherish get destroyed by somebody who's envious, right? Because here we have the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is like, I want to ruin your party. I want to make it difficult for you to feel like everything's fine. I want to agitate you. I want to irritate you. Queen of Cups in the reverse underneath the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. There is potentially a moment where you'll get a very clear sign, perhaps a song's lyrics, perhaps just a gut feeling, perhaps somebody else suggesting it. But honestly, what I'm getting is when you feel like it's the right time to leave the party, when you feel like you shouldn't be alone with somebody, when you feel like something could be misconstrued as inappropriate, I don't care if it seems impolite, you just dip. If you gotta like not say goodbye or, whatever it is, there's something here about when you feel like it's right to leave, you better leave. There are a couple of movies I could reference at this point, but it's really just, I know what we'll do. Vanderpump Rules is everywhere because of Scandal. And I don't actually watch the show, but I do like to watch this psychology guy. Oh God, what is it called? I'll post it in the comments. I think it made me think of Frasier. I want to say it's like Psychology in Seattle or some shit like that. But there's this psychologist, I think his name is Kirk Honda. So if you already know what channel I'm talking about, go ahead and put it in the chat or the comments. But basically, he analyzes like Love is Blind and now Vanderpump Rules and tells you what people are likely doing or why they approach things in a certain way. And he, basically said, when you cheat, as Tom did, there are thousands of different decisions that you make leading up to that moment that enable you to actually do that, right? And one of those moments was when Tom was hanging out, I want to say it was at the Mondrian, before anything actually happened with Raquel, and he could have walked away. If he had walked away, maybe none of that would have happened, right? There's a moment in time where you'll be able to kind of see your way out, see an opportunity to leave a dramatic situation or leave something that could result in like an argument or gossip being spread. You've got to be in charge of that kind of opportunity, right? If it approaches you, then consider it something that I warned you about. Because I feel like somebody's trying to cause you grief in a relationship or professionally by implying that you were somewhere where you shouldn't be or you were with somebody that you shouldn't be. I think we need some situations cards, don't you? Ah, yes, I just watched Sliding Doors. Did I already tell you guys that? I think I did. I like that movie, even though, gotta say, not really a big fan of Gwyneth Paltrow. Like, I'm not that big of a fan. But I did like that movie. All right, so we have crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. We have meeting in the reverse, 2 or more people, discussions, planning. Somebody is avoiding a conversation. And then we have pretending. This person that wants to lie about you or your person, whoever this magician is, they're going to start by avoiding the person they're targeting, the person they're jealous of. So that's the first sign. Like, I remember a friend of mine starting to act weird. Like, we hung out all the time, and then all of a sudden it was just kind of like, no, I'm too busy. So I was like, hey, being Carmen, hey, what's up? You're like avoiding me. Did you want to talk about something? Did I do something? Because like, let's work through it. You know, I miss hanging out with you. Are you chewing on plastic again? Come on. So we've got a situation where somebody feels like they should be able to kind of like disrupt the situation if they're able to. For real, dude, come on. You're killing me. I have my grandpa's coat. Here, I should just show it to you guys. In a plastic bag. It's so cool. It's like shiny. Is it? I don't know. I feel like I could wear that. But I'm trying to keep it all clean. He's like obsessed with this plastic bag. Are we good? Yeah? Did you want to wear the jacket? I can put it on you later. Yeah? Sorry, guys. Okay, so this person, this magician individual is upset because somebody is not attracted to them. We have desire in the reverse. And you know what? Like, I'm really going to hurt you. I'm not really. I feel like people probably say that to their kids. Do you want me to throw the stuffed animal at you again? It's like, fine. You have a toy over there. You know, the little bird thing. Yeah, right there. Go for it. He went right to it, you guys. Yeah. So I think we have somebody here who feels left out because they are not seen as desirable by somebody that they consider to be desirable. Access granted is in the reverse. So somebody's rejected and they're feeling butthurt. So now they want to ruin somebody else's relationship, or now they want to make it difficult for the person that rejected them to move on. Not very mature. Doesn't really end well for people. Just gonna go ahead and say that. We have lockbox in the reverse and done. Somebody's already like one step ahead. So this isn't going to work. But again, when you feel like you need to like leave or you need to dip, like please listen to that message in your head. Yeah, that's probably true. Don't forget cardboard boxes, Aaron. Um, if I fits, I sits. I wish you guys could see him. He's like this with the cat bird toy, like yeah, get it. So we have somebody that really feels like they can ruin what's going on for you right now or going on for your person. And they can just like supplant the person that they're jealous of. They could just replace this person, right? Because it's that easy. No, it's not. You've already been rejected. Hey, I know you said you didn't like me, but now that that person you did like is gone, how do you feel about me? Did that I'm a better person now, right? Like I'm more attractive? Process of elimination doesn't really work for you in dating, you guys. Like you might think it does, but some people out there acknowledge that you don't have to go from relationship to relationship, okay? There is such a thing as being like single and still being happy, right? So I feel like this person is pretty ignorant of that and feels like if I get rid of this other person, then the one that I want will suddenly be attracted to me. They'll choose me. Of course. How could they not? Well, let's find out. This is the Kipper. I might have to post a picture of this. I'm glad you guys love Hambone as much as I do. I don't know how anyone could not. My great aunt is like obsessed with him, adores him. It's great. Wow. Wealthy man, imprisonment, and official person in the reverse. Dun dun dun. We have number 13 for wealthy man, number 29 for imprisonment, and number 22 for official person. I'm not gonna lie, if this reading is for you, this person's willing to do something that could actually land them in jail. I feel like for some of you, this person is potentially looking to use a catfish or some sort of fraud here to entrap or blame you for some problem. But they're not very bright. Sorry, magician. I calls them like I sees them. This magician doesn't plan in such a way that prevents their own capture. They're setting a trap for you, but it's really for themselves. They don't have the right weaponry. I mean, I don't really want to put it like that. They couldn't hurt you if they tried, really. I don't know. This person they don't approach the situation appropriately. They don't know what actually makes progress in these situations. All right, this is the romance angel. I'm curious if any of you are actually interested in this magician. I mean, we have desire in the reverse, so I feel like it's a no, but I don't know if there's a risk here. Okay, there is. That's kind of what I was thinking. So here's the thing. This person already kind of hinted at, if I remove the person that you're with, then maybe you'll choose me, right? This person, I gotta be honest with you, this person sees you as codependent. This person feels like if they offer you something, whether it's snuggles every night or financial stability, a place to live, something along those lines, that then you'll you'll at least give them a chance. So I love you, but let's just take a quick look at how independent you are. Are you comfortable being single? Are you comfortable being alone? Are you comfortable spending time with yourself? Do you feel good about yourself? There are plenty of reasons for you to feel good about yourself. I want you to remind yourself of that right now. Because here's the thing, we don't get our self esteem from other people, right? It's in the name, self esteem. How do we feel about ourselves? How does that get impacted by other people's opinions? I want you to think about what kind of percentage should be like your confidence should be how you feel about yourself versus how other people feel about you. What do you think? Because, like, if you ask me, it should be pretty dang close to 100% what you think about yourself. Let's make sure we know what other people are saying so that we can, like a bumper in a bowling alley, be guided towards the right things, right? We don't want to get stuck on something. But here's the thing, we have love yourself first because I think you need to challenge yourself on how much you attribute how you feel about yourself to how others feel about you. Do they deserve that much power? Do they deserve to judge you without knowing all of you? Because here's what I would tell you. I think you know you deserve love. I think you know you're a great person. I think you know you're trying to be a great partner and find a good romantic situation. But we can't just dive right in and assume that we're going to find amazing relationships within 7 days of ending another relationship, right? We've got to give ourselves some time to lick our wounds, if you want to call it that, to acknowledge what went wrong in the last situation and therefore what we could potentially avoid in the next relationship situation, right? So I feel like what we need to kind of reinforce here is that you are strong, you are independent, you can do shit on your own. You don't need to be relying on somebody else, even if he is an adorable black cat named Hambo. He likes that. Yeah, he's all right with it. You deserve love, but you deserve the right kind of love, not just the kind that makes you feel like however they feel about you is how you should feel about yourself. You should feel good about yourself pretty much all the time. We all make mistakes. We all have things we need to work on. We all need to be open to constructive criticism, but you should basically think you're pretty awesome all of the time. It's probably one of the more attractive traits a person can have, right? So love yourself is definitely an important part of the message today. This is the Black Tarot. Ooh, that's rough. Some people can't let go, I guess. Is it Rhett? That's such a cool name. Did they spell it with an H in Gone with the Wind? I think they did. I mean, who needs an extra letter, though? We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse. Have you ever dealt with somebody that just like refused to listen to what was actually being said or what was actually like reality? Like they just see themselves in a certain way and you're never going to be able to convince them otherwise, or they see the world in a specific way and you're never going to convince them to do otherwise. This is that Magician. They're unapologetic. They are controlling. They put on a facade for everyone. They are very much so like, this is somebody who's very concerned about how other people think, right? About them. I mean, just to add on a little bit to my earlier like comment about love yourself. You know what one of the sexiest things out there is? A lack of ego, a lack of needing other people to tell you you're great, you know? Like we're dealing with somebody who's the antithesis of that. This is the Emperor in the reverse is like, I have to control how other people view me so that I feel good about myself. I don't want anyone to see my true character. I can't apologize or hold myself accountable because then that impacts how people see me. People see me as fallible, which is deluded. Because let me tell you something. People like me, people who think the way I think, I respect you if you know how to hold yourself accountable. I respect you if you know how to apologize and do so genuinely and then fucking change your behavior afterwards, right? Quick little example. Someone thought my name was Cameron. And I was like, no, actually, it's Carmen. Totally get it. They're like pretty similar, not a big deal. And then did it again. I was like, we had this chat, remember? And then I used my little joke. I'm like, here's what will help you remember. It's just like my two favorite things, right? Cars and men. I can't really guarantee that those are my two favorite things because there's no cat in there, right? Meow. But it helps people remember my name. So I said that to them and they were like, oh, well, I think I can remember it now. Thanks, Carmen. I was like, see, you already got it. Good for you. And they apologize. Like, sorry, I got that wrong. You know, like I know somebody else that's named Cameron and it's just like in my head. That's really awesome versus somebody's like, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. The Magician. Another spooky magician. We don't really have the friendly, awesome magicians coming out in this reading because the intention behind this magician is control, right? I want what I want. I'm going to get what I want. And that's just how it is. This person's entitled. Oh, excuse me. Empress and the reverse. Oh, really? So this Empress in the reverse is definitely lining up with our Queen of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. But we also have the Four of Pentacles or Four Spheres in the reverse. Someone here is not giving. Somebody is very selfish. Everything is for me. Like, I'm going to hoard everything. This is the kind of person who would be like, let's say you're on a hiking trip and you go the wrong way and now you realize that you kind of have to like ration your food. This person has more food. They would not share with other people, right? This is all mine. I'm like, no. That's what I see with these two cards. Like, look at this dude. Which it has kind of underscored for you or others that this person isn't very, I mean, why would you want to be with somebody like that? This person isn't sharing, right? They just think about themselves. King of Spheres or King of Pentacles. Eight of Spheres or Eight of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is like somebody that in general is doing pretty well financially. This could be somebody who owns their own business. This could be somebody who, you know, just like has the biggest house on the block, whatever it is, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, do you see how he's juggling? He's like, look at me. Look what I got going on for me. Look at my yacht. Look at my Bentley. I am so rich. So great. Look at me. This person has an ego issue. This person feels like the way they impress others is through what they can offer financially or through what they have. So, not a very deep person. Like, this would be you go on a date with them and they're like, so, I have 3 cars and I live on the beach. I make 6 figures. What was your name again? Oh, right. We're on a date where you're supposed to like learn about the other person, right? Um, all about them. All about them. That's just like how they perceive the world. I don't know that anybody could really change that about them, but ooh, yeah, you stay. But you know, we can always hope, right? We can always dream. Hello, Leona. I love that name. Devil in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. You just have to look for the signs. If you listen to your own intuition, this person can't touch you. This person can't cause the grief they would like to cause in your life. You are meant to have blessings here, but you do have to demonstrate that you know how to love yourself, be independent, and, you know, vet the people in your life. You might have to be a little bit more selective. See how she's kind of holding back on that cup, like, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. This Queen of Cups energy is telling me you are a loving person, but you give that love too freely. You trust people too easily. And it's time for you to amend that protocol. You know, how do you figure out whether or not you can trust somebody? How do you figure out whether or not you should be dating somebody? How do you figure out whether or not any of that stuff, right? Like you've got to update that rule book for yourself because you have let people in that do not belong to, like, they don't deserve to be in your energy, basically. Page of Cups, Lovers in the reverse, Four of Swords. Like, sure, I might like half-ass apologize to you, but at the end of the day, I'm going to do the same thing over and over again. I'm going to still have that selfish behavior. I'm not going to change what I apologized for. I'm just going to say, I'm sorry that hurt you. And then I won't think about it again. That's not a good person. Four of Swords. You're being encouraged to let go of this person. Or your person is. Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Star. It may feel a little overwhelming. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable because remember, you're unlearning or you're retraining yourself so that you don't go back to something that was unhealthy for you, which feels to me like codependency or jumping into things too quickly, right? You've got to be able to look at yourself and see a very desirable partner. You've got to be able to look at yourself and say, yeah, I think I'm ready to put myself out there. I think I want the right kind of relationship, not just a relationship, right? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Strength in the reverse. You need to learn for sure that when things do not go as planned or when things are difficult, you can take care of yourself. You don't need to rely on somebody else. King of Wands. Four of Wands in the reverse. You're going to be tested. There's going to be somebody here who rides in and makes an offer and wants to be in a relationship, and you're going to have maybe a stomachache, maybe a headache, maybe something's going to smell off to you, but you're going to have some indicator here that, nope, should not be with this King of Wands. They remind me of someone from my past who, acted the same way, or it is someone from my past. This King of Wands does not have good intentions. This King of Wands would hurt you without even worrying about it. So we have the Four of Wands in the reverse as if to say that's a step backwards. That's not the right step forward. You've got to be more selective and more difficult to impress, right? Some of you may have heard me say when I worked in retail, I had a boss that told me I was too eager to hire people. We were, interviewing, and that I should look at every interview as an opportunity to find something wrong with somebody, an opportunity to cross them off the list instead of how can I justify hiring this person, right? Same thing for you and your dating. Yeah, that's cool. You have these like 8 things that I look for. Good cook, likes Dr. Pepper, likes cats, whatever it is, right? But it has to go deeper than that. It can't just be, yeah, you have a great job and you have a car. Cool, let's bang. You got to look at their character. You got to figure out, is this somebody that will actually help me become a better person? Knight of Pentacles. Is this somebody who knows how to be there for the long haul or be a reliable partner? Because this King of Wands, not so much. Seven of Swords, King of Swords in the reverse. High Priestess. Oh, I like it. So I want you to be analytical. I want you to pay attention to details. I want you to look for whether or not somebody is exaggerating, whether or not somebody is lying. Have you ever been on a first date and they told you something and you knew it was a lie? You just knew it. Like, I don't know, an example, are you single? And you know they're not. I mean, you shouldn't be on a date if you know that, right? But like, you know they're lying and you're just like, okay, well, now that I know that you're willing to lie about that, I think I know more about you. You don't even have to say right to their face, right? Like, I remember like kind of chuckling to myself because I went on a date and the eye contact was less than what I would have expected on a date because like you're still getting used to like looking at each other, right? They were definitely just checking themselves out in the window behind me. Do you think I can't tell? Do you think I don't know? You're not looking at me, you're looking at yourself? Like, really? So I feel like this King of Swords in the reverse is going to feel confident that they can be kind of lame in that regard, and you won't pick up on those little details, but you will. So be observant, be discerning, be a little bit more selective, por favor. And you'll get the kind of love that you do want. But we have to manifest it. We have to believe in that positive stuff, right? Got to believe that there's somebody out there that would be a good fit. All right, this is the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards, and then we'll call it a day. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Some people are weird. Good news is coming within a week or so. We also have, we have a number 22 again after the official person. So 22 in particular could be important for somebody out there. We also have, you will be more successful telling the truth at all times, and be careful of your health. Some of you may need to cut back on drinking. Some of you may need to drink more water. Some of you may need to eat less red meat. I don't know, whatever it is. But you probably already do know that that's something you should be doing. So do it. All right, y'all. Am I sounding more Southern yet? Is it working? I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. Remember, I'm going to be giving away a free reading at 4,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then, get on it. I will see you in a little bit with some shorts and then maybe come back again today, but I kind of feel like getting out and enjoying the sunshine. So bye guys. Have a good day.